Hello to all traders and welcome to this Wednesday's Market Insights video on FX, metals and also energies. We're going to have a quick look on gold and oil. Before we go there, let's have a quick wrap up about what's really happened in the markets yesterday. Well, the battleground is heating up between Trump and Biden. Yesterday was the first debate. Well, I would say that Trump got a bit humiliated. He was called a clown. He was called a racist. And he was even actually being told to shut up at some point as he kept interrupting Biden in a ludicrous attempt, I would say, to change the subject, as it seemed like he was really hammered there yesterday. It was the most toxic debate I've ever seen, to be honest. And that makes me think where really the future of democracy is going. How is the second and the third, if there is going to be one, debate are going to conclude? Saying this now, the House of Democrats drafted a bill, introduced a proposal called the HEROES Act, and they are actually proposing $2.2 trillion, okay, stimulus that is going to increase, of course, unemployment benefits as well, something that Mr. Trump has been adamant all this time, as well as 120 billion in grants for restaurants, bars, and food trucks. Is it really the time, though, to start worrying about the fiscal stalemate, about the presidential election, the democracy of the U.S., and the future of U.S.? Is this really the time where we should start really considering to buy gold? Well, I do think that we're not there just yet. I will show you why in a minute. But the other thing to consider is that infection rates also in Europe are rising dramatically, right? And that has supported gold in the short term over the past few days as well. It's this that is dragging the prices of oil down, as well as the increased production from Libya. With today's EIA a few hours away, it's going to be a very interesting session, not for gold, not for oil only, but also for gold, and to see how sentiment is going to pan out and how the bulls are going to be affected. So gold, well, we did say that we're expecting another leg to the upside, right? 2-3, I'm expecting wave 4 to end anywhere about the 70-60, okay, because this is a cluster of the 100 Fibonacci extension of waves A, B, and also the 78.6 Fibonacci retracement of wave 3, right? I believe this is a triangle, A, B, C, D, E, right, in wave B. And here we've got 1, 2, 3 at the 61.8, right, 4 and 5. Now, wave 4, okay, it looks like to me we've done 3 here because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So we've got either it's an A, B, C over here, so wave 3 is here, and we will start moving lower, or wave 3 ended here. This is like ABC, right? And then, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, if you want to, you know, is ABC, or this is going to be a W, X, and Y, okay? But in either case, I do see a little bit more upside in the short term, around the 1920, 1905 or so. And when we take out those levels, after a correction, of course, then we should be looking for price to start moving lower, breaking the previous low, getting to A1827 at least, and most likely we go for this nice cluster at 1760 to complete wave 4. Now, going on to the oil markets quickly, I've got to tell you that I'm looking at an expanded flat over here, right? So as you can clearly see, this is wave A, this is wave B, and this is wave C. Yes, yes, and yes. The levels are so accurate here, okay? 138 for expanded B and 61.8 for 5 wave C. And we've got 1, 2 multi-structure upside with wave 4 coming there, and then 5 for 3, 4, and 5 for wave 4. In the long term, we'll still see more downside coming into play. Right now, we've got A, B, C, D, E here, right? The question is this a throw over for wave E, which means we've managed to stay here impulsive and we're going to continue higher? Or is this an A, B, C, W, X, and Y? That means that we have another leg down, okay? And we can literally go even down to the 37 and still remain impulsive in the smaller degree. However, it means that this move over here would become corrective, and that would indicate that we might indeed go into some sort of open diagonal pattern for wave C, right? Which means there will be 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and wave 5 actually we will look at, you know, breaking the previous high and then start moving lower from there. Now, also looking at this impulse to the upside with a different view, this is a W X, which is actually some sort of ascending diagonal ending here, and then a very small Y here as a double zigzag as well, right? That means wave 4 was done here, and this is now 1, 2, 3. This is our wave 4, and we're moving down impulsively for wave 5 because this is indeed an ABC. Now, I'm not sure I'd like this to be, I mean, unless if it becomes some sort of diagonal, but it doesn't look like it. It looks like to me that this is an ABC, so that could be a W. This is a ABC, yes, the X, and we're going to get another wave to the upside for wave Y, okay, and that will be wave 4. And then we're going to get wave 5 as a double zigzag. Now, the other scenario is this is ABC, ABC all the way down here, perhaps even with an expanded flat over here. And then we're going to get either a running to the 78 or an expanded to the 1618 Fibonacci before we start moving lower. And then we're going to see 2, 3, 4, and 5 in the near future. Thank you for watching. If you like the video, if you have a comment, an alternative scenario in mind, or a question, please do not hesitate to comment. I will get back to you as soon as I can.